Well, it's Hump Day and my birthday, and we're continuing Seagal Week with Above the Law. Don't go anywhere.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Hey, Squeaky. So, quite a few people have been asking me, what happened to your arm? Huh? I thought I better tell you the story, bro. So, I was driving through town. It was a very congested area of town around Main Street. And there were just cars whizzing by all over the place. And as I was driving by, there was this really sweet little old lady trying to cross the road. She had a cane. She was hobbling along. And the cars weren't stopping. So I stopped to help her. And at first, she thought I was attacking her. And she smacked me like 3 times on my right arm with her cane. And I told her, I was like, I'm just trying to help you across the street. You know, I'm a big dude, so people started stopping when I helped her. And finally, she let me help her. You know, I was just trying to help. I get her across the street. And then I have to zigzag through traffic to get back to the car. Get in the car. And I took off. She said thank you. It was sweet. And then I went to the hospital and had carpal tunnel release surgery.
Happy Hump Day, friends. I'm working on my 4th can of coffee, and I've already had a half a pot of coffee on top of that because it's Hump Day and it's my birthday, and I'm not really here. This is yesterday. but you're seeing this on my birthday, and I appreciate you being here. We are back into Steven Seagal Week, and we're talking about Above the Law. And just a heads up, Friday, we'll be talking about Fire Down Below because Glimmer Man is a little too trying to be Lethal Weapon. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Are y'all having a good week? I'm having a great week. Our good friend Harrison over at Static Tape Video. Oh boy. Yes, he got something I was looking for, and he's packed it up and it's headed on its way here, and I'm so excited. It's going to be like a late birthday present. Caffeine might be bad for you. Just kidding, y'all. All right, we'll get into it. Above the Law, let's look. Above the Law, 1988, rated R, 1 hour, 39 minutes. A former Special Operations Vietnam vet works as a Chicago cop and uncovers CIA wrongdoing. Yeah, okay. Horrible synopsis. We'll get into it. Directed by Andrew Davis, written by Andrew Davis, Steven Seagal, and Stephen Pressfield. Starring Steven Seagal, of course. The great Pam Grier is in this. Henry Silva and early Sharon Stone. What? Yep, let's talk about it. I don't know if you know this, but Steven Seagal is the star of this movie. And it's played kind of like autobiographical. This guy was in Vietnam, but he worked with the masters in Japan or whatever, and he's like a master, you know, and he ends up getting hired by the CIA during Vietnam, goes over there, and he catches some of the wrongdoings done by a couple people in the CIA, and he gets upset and he quits. And then we fast forward, so present day at the time, and he is now a Chicago cop. He's very tough on bad guys. It's a very Italian family that he comes from, like the mafia on one side. Like, it's an interesting and unique family. His partner is Pam Grier. His wife is Sharon Stone. They've just had a baby. And the bad guys come looking for him, and it just so happens that it's the same guys in Vietnam that he had the problem with. And so we come full circle, right? This is a great movie in theory, but at 1 hour and 39 minutes, weirdly enough, I would surmise they should have cut about 19 minutes off of it. Approximately, right? An hour and 20 minutes would have made this the perfect movie. There's some parts that just drag on and don't really get you anywhere, but it's really well written. And just a quick note from our friends over at Blackout Coffee Company, make sure you head over and give them a try. Links in the description. Not only is it well written, the characters are built well. The world building, it shows some quality writing. And for the late 80s, it's a fantastic movie. There's a bit of it that, like, Steven Seagal's character is doing things like as a good cop you wouldn't do, but in late 80s, hero cops kind of like stood in that space in between right and wrong on the side of right, but occasionally dipping their toe in like the gray area. So watching it now, it's kind of like, you're the hero and you're doing all the right stuff, but because everybody treats him like top cop, right? For the most part, like when you're introduced to him as a Chicago cop, like everybody looks up to him. But meanwhile, he's walking around slapping the snot out of whoever because they spit on the sidewalk or whatever, right? It's not a big deal. It just, I'm saying in the world they built, like for him to go from a person who like studied with the masters and in theory became a master in Japan or in Asia, whatever, like in martial arts, and then as he gets older, for him to lose that honor system is a little, I don't know. But I like the movie. Of all four of these movies, this one is the one that just drags a little bit. And there's a few scenes they could just cut out and it would just smooth it up a little bit, right? Make it a little bit shorter. No harm, no foul. That's my opinion. This is a fun movie. And it's believable in the world they built. Even the studying with the masters and then the progression in Vietnam, working with the CIA, etc., and then becoming a cop. He's the hero. In this movie, that's what he is, and he plays it well. I like this movie. It's a fun watch. If you've not seen it, you need to watch it. I'm not like trying to hype up Amazon, but if you can find this, pay the $4 or $10 or whatever it is now, because so worth it. You're not getting any special features, unfortunately, but these are great movies. I'm going to celebrate the rest of my birthday, and we'll be back on Friday. Thanks again for being here. Squeaky and I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your week. Like I said, we'll be back on Friday to talk about Fire Down Below. All right, for Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat old nerd. We'll see you then.